What is going on, guys? And your first source score, and I'm back in our live stream. So today we got the Dallas Stars and the St. Louis Blues here in a late season matchup. Both teams, the Blues are not playing for anything. They've already been eliminated from playoff contention. And the Stars, they got a lot to play for. They did get their home ice clinched the other day with their win, with the Wild losing last night to the Jets. However, they're still fighting for that first place in the Central Division. And with a couple of games left in the season, both against the Blues, the Avalanche are really close. This could get really interesting for sure. So the Stars are looking to make it happen today against the St. Louis Blues, a team that they have some history with. They've played playoff series and a heated division rival, but the Blues haven't been as good this year. They traded away Vladimir Tarasenko. So they're not the best team. Here come the Stars. If any Dadonov shoots and is stopped by the Blues is Wyatt Johnson, the rookie, the potential Calder Trophy winner, the 19-year-old who's just been an absolute stud for the Stars this year, giving them a lot of high quality depth at the center position. Dude's just an all around beast for sure. But here we go. The Stars right now are working to get this win and just keep it going. Here's another opportunity. And for Hintz and Pavelski, not able to find Hintz right there. Stars top group is out there as Pavelski. Robertson's got it. And here come the St. Louis Blues up the ice. The Blues get it in. Yanni Hakanpää on the board here. So the Stars are looking to just get this win. Obviously, it's a big game. You want to beat the Blues. You want to take them down. And you want to win. That's just the goal at the end of the day, So here we go. Stars got their second shot on net today. Got to keep updating the shots. Try and keep those updated. The Blues are coming in here with a dangerous opportunity, high danger chances. Here come the Stars again. Esa Lindell into the zone. Finds Tyler Seguin. Seguin with a shot on net. It's stopped by St. Louis. Shot Stars. Another one. So St. Louis working into the zone here. Trying to get some sort of offense going. They have behind the net. And stick is lost right there by Max Domi. So he gets it right back, though. And the Stars have that. Thomas Harley with it? That's cool. Young defenseman. They're not going to count that as a shot. So, yeah, the Stars got 2 games left. They got the Blues today. And they got the Blues again in Dallas. So they get a home and away series with the St. Louis Blues. And right now it's some action here, some sparse action early on. Both teams getting some high quality opportunities, but you expect that the Stars are going to get something good soon. A turnover though. St. Louis getting a high quality chance, stopped by Wedgwood. Stars giving their number one goalie Jake Ottinger the night off, some rest for Scott Wedgwood. For Jake Ottinger, Scott Wedgwood gets the nod in net today. And he's a very good backup for sure. Coming off an injury recently, he was injured and had to miss some time for sure. But I love Scott Wedgwood, man. He's a great backup. Wedgewall, as we call him here in Dallas, what we like. So, yeah, Wedgwood's a beast. He's a great goalie, and he's fun to have in Dallas. I really like having him as our backup. He's a good goalie for sure. Ben gonna get this one out. Miro Heiskanen around the board to Ryan Suter. Over to Dadonov, who will send this one up and away. Stars are working right now. Ben into the zone. The cross pass is not there. The Stars have it. Suter just going to try and get away. St. Louis has gotten again some high quality opportunities early on. They're going to steal at mid ice. Here they come the other way. The pass could have been a danger chance in front. Not there. Stars will take it the other way. Here, Ben. The Dadonov. Back to Ben. Suter working around the net. Slices in front. It's stopped by the keeper. And a score! It's a goal for the Stars! It's a goal! And it's the rookie, Wyatt Johnson, getting the Stars on the board first. How about that? The Rook getting it done. Shooter gets underneath, sticks it around, and then Johnson is able to flick the backhand into the goal beautifully for the Stars. First goal. Good stuff, Wyatt. Man, that's a tough angle to put that shot through, but Wyatt Johnson banks it off the back of the goalie here for St. Louis, and just like that is 1-0 Stars, folks. Good freaking stuff, boys. Let me do that. So, man, Wyatt Johnson, dude, the rookie season of Wyatt Johnson just continues to be spectacular, you know? I mean, this guy is the real freaking deal, you know? Hoffer, is that the dude for St. Louis? And Hoffer. He's doing, that's a tough start for him. Just a great shot by Wyatt. Robertson has it over to Hintz. Robertson now into the zone. Robertson takes a shot and is deflected off the mark. So Wyatt Johnson gets the goal there for the Dallas Stars. The Rook, man, I love that guy, dude. He's such a good player, man. Really gonna be one of those dudes you can build around for years, you know. That's the type of player that he is. He's gonna be a building block of this franchise for so long. It's incredible. So shout out to Wyatt. All right, so there you go, man. Good stuff from the Dallas Stars here early on in this game. Really good stuff. Really, really good stuff. Well, how much time was? I'm gonna put a timer. 13:31. I'm gonna put a timer on the stream now so that y'all can like see the time. How much time? 13. Timer yet? Actually, we're not gonna show that yet. Let's not glitch out here. All right. Yeah. So I wanted to show it. I will show it eventually, but right now we got. It won't let me do it in seconds, so I have to do it in like minutes here. All right. Wyatt Johnson gives the Stars the 1-0 lead early on. Now the Blues will get it off the face-off. They're going to send this one out of the zone. And here they go. 2-on-1. Chance for St. Louis. And it's stopped. Great job by the Stars defense to not even allow that shot to get on Scott Wedgwood. And it's going to be a power play for the Blues coming up, I believe. So Ty Dellandrea gets hit with the 2-minute. Here we go. The Blues are going to get a power play opportunity here. The Blues have one of the worst one of the not great power plays in the league. What's up, Ethan? How you doing? Good. Ethan. 1-0 Stars here early on today. Wyatt Johnson getting the opening goal. Love to see it. Yeah, and so the Blues just got a power play, and the Stars are currently killing off. It's been about like 30 seconds in, so yeah, it's been a good start. That's good. Yeah, so I mean, they said in pregame that like the Stars they still got something to play for. They still got a chance at winning the division. Although they don't really control their own destiny because Colorado currently has the points advantage. Oh, St. Louis just scored. Wow. Oh, St. Louis gets the goal. Power play goal for the Blues.
Who scored?
I don't know actually. They're about to start. I think Verona. Verona scores the power play goal for St. Louis. Is he any good?
Verona. Oh, Jake Verona's good.
Yeah, he got.
He used to be on the Red Wings. He had a rough spout this season. They sent him down to the AHL. It was a little off character for him, but he's back. He's back.
So I have a question for you, Ethan. The hockey expert. Why I was surprised that the Blues were not like as competitive this year because in recent years they've been pretty good. They have like they had Tarasenko, although they traded him. Binnington's been a pretty solid goalie throughout his career. I was really surprised that the Blues weren't that good this year.
Binnington, okay. If I look at the actual stats, his only good season was that Stanley Cup run. Like even going into the Stanley Cup run, he was not slated as a starting goalie. So
that's true.
I don't know. He hasn't been great. And then I think Billy Husso's their backup. Or is he on the Red Wings now? I can't remember.
Maybe Ben almost getting the goal right there, almost putting that through. Yeah, I mean, they've been a team that's been competitive. Like when I seriously started watching hockey a few years back, they've been a team that's been pretty competitive. I mean, you've had good players in this team: Jaden Schwartz, Tarasenko, Ryan O'Reilly. Like they've had some good players. Wait, did they have Pietrangelo?
They did. But he got traded to the Knights 2 seasons ago. So
yeah, like they were a good
signed
team.
in free agency, not traded.
Yeah, no, they were a good team though. Like they were a good team. I remember the year they won the cup. They had a really good series, a 7-game series against the Stars. That series was very painful, but that game 7 was so good, really back and forth. It was very similar to last year's Stars series against the Flames, where it was like back and forth series and goaltending is kind of what kept the Stars in it. Even in Game 7, like Ben Bishop I remember he had a historic Game 7 performance that year, like Otter did last year.
There's another team right there that is having a surprising down year, the Flames. So.
Ooh, the Flames. Oh, they're out, right?
Yeah, they're out too.
Really? Well, they lost Gaudreau though. They got Huberdeau.
Lost Gaudreau. They traded Kachuk. They got Huberdeau. Hasn't worked out. Huberdeau's had a down year.
Yeah, for sure.
But unfortunate.
Yeah, no, I was looking the other day. I was looking at predictions, and I saw the Stars were not supposed to be like a playoff team, or not even top 3 in the Central. Like, meanwhile, the Canucks I saw like consistently were slated to be a playoff team.
Yeah.
Coming in.
Dude, I don't think I'm ever gonna. A lot of stuff's gonna happen before I ever predict the Canucks being a playoff team again. Because the last 2 seasons I've done that, and no,
haven't worked out. Yeah.
Yeah, it hasn't worked out.
Yeah, Bo Horvat was kind of not the most positive when it came to the Canucks. Not the most positive. Ooh, good shot. Good save though. Yeah, so Wyatt Johnson getting the goal today to start the game. And I mean, Wyatt Johnson is obviously a Calder Cup finalist. He's gonna be one of the main guys, but is it probably still like I don't think he's gonna win it though, from what you've told me.
No, it's Matty Beniers all the way.
Matty Beniers all the way.
Yeah, I mean Wyatt Johnson, I think last time I checked like 2 weeks ago he had more goals. Obviously things change, but
things have changed. What's he at right now? Or what's Matty at?
I don't know, let's see. Matty Beniers goals. I'm still trying to pull up the game. It's been really slow right now, but
so St. Louis 1-1 with about 10 to go here in the first period. The Stars trying to get out of the zone, which they do. Now they're into the offensive zone. Ben working it down low. Blues tip this one out of the zone. Stars are going to deflect this one back. Here comes St. Louis. Thomas into the zone. Is that Torrey Krug? Stars have it again. The Donov line out there, not the main line with the boys, big boys, and Robertson and Hintz. Those are your big hitters right there. Fox and them are out there right now. H. Johnson big. Rod shooting the Blues right now. I think we're better, but the Blues have had some high quality opportunities. No, let's look through.
Yeah, I know. Wyatt Johnson was competing with Beniers for goals, but Beniers is 24. Johnson is 21 now, and Beniers is beating him by over 15 points. So
Yeah.
it's Beniers all the way.
Yeah.
For the Calder race.
Yeah, Beniers is really good. Yeah. Ooh, Chase Kiviranta gets down there trying to work this one. Joel Kiviranta. He's a guy who I haven't heard about a lot, Kiviranta, but I remember a couple years ago when we made our Stanley Cup run, a lot of people talked about Kiviranta. He had a huge Game 7 against Colorado that year, hat trick. I don't know, he just hasn't really been. Other guys have kind of developed in front of him. Jason Robertson, Hintz has continued to get better. Otter as well, Miro, these other young players have kind of taken the spotlight off of Kiviranta because they've been so good.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Stars have drafted well.
Yeah, that 27
Cup contenders, and you're still getting these young guys come out. It's pretty impressive.
For sure. This is a good team right here. This is a good squad. Hopefully they make a deep playoff run, which I think they're very capable of doing. Because in their most recent playoff runs, they got out first round last year, but the other time they made the playoffs, they made all the way to the Stanley Cup, and then they made, I think, the second round. The Stars usually are able to get a decent playoff run off when they make it.
Yeah.
I mean, I think with the most important thing when it seems when it comes to other sports like Major League Baseball, the most important thing in the playoffs is having a good bullpen that can come in and slam the door. And in football, it's all about that defense and making those timely turnovers. And in hockey, it's having a good goaltender, a guy who can slam the door shut, keep you in games that you're not playing your best in, tough environments.
Exactly.
Yes, we got that in Otter. We got one of the best goalies in the league. I'd take Otter over pretty much most of the goalies that we're going to face in the playoffs. I'd take Otter over him.
Yeah, he's been good recently. He's brought it back after a rough patch.
Yeah, he did. He really did have a rough stretch there. Who are going to be some goalies he could face in the Western Conference? Philip Gustafson, if we play Minnesota, which I like Philip Gustafson. He's been great for the fantasy hockey team this year for sure.
Yeah.
But who else? Who else could we potentially play? Colorado. Who's their goalie?
Alexander Georgiev is their goalie. He was the backup goalie for the Rangers last season.
So
he was just sitting in the spotlight or behind the spotlight of Shesterkin, which is unfortunate for him. But he's a great goalie.
Really,
he shouldn't have been a backup. It's just how it was last year.
Yeah, Shesterkin. Yeah. Let's see who else. Edmonton's got Skinner. I mean, he's pretty good, I think. And then who else?
Yeah, Jeff Skinner's he's finally came to his own after I saw him play in Dallas last season in October.
Really?
And that was during he only played 10 games last season.
The goalie?
Skinner. This is his first full season, so it's good for him.
Stars. Oh! Wait, I'm so confused. So the Stars got a deflection in front. The puck, I thought it went in for a second, but apparently it hit the crossbar. So Heiskanen rips this shot near the point, deflected by Joe Pavelski, and it goes off the. Oh wow, it went off the post. That's actually insane. It goes off the post, and man, and Hofer, luckily for him, it didn't bounce off of his back and in. That's how Wyatt Johnson scored. Wyatt Johnson kind of went in and snuck it off. It bounced off his back. It was kind of funny.
Yeah.
Whenever the Stars first line's out there, it seems like they just make magic happen. That trio is so deadly. Is Domi trying to find the net there? Max Domi. I re-signed him in franchise. Oh my goodness! Giveaway in front, nearly a goal for Dellandrea. I think, yeah, Dellandrea nearly had that goal right there. That was a very dangerous opportunity. Yeah, the Blues.
When did you start your franchise mode? Was it current rosters right now? Is that how it was when you started?
Oh, almost another save. Well, I had it wasn't the current roster. I had to go trade for Domi, so I
Okay.
just got rid of Guryanov,
Nice.
and then I made a big trade the other day, and I got that goalie. Although we're currently struggling in the playoffs right now, the Wild are kind of kicking our butt. Kirill Kaprizov is pretty good.
My Raptors right now, they're looking good in the play. So I'm
Oh, they're
happy to see
playing right
that.
now.
Yeah, they're playing right now. They're playing the Bulls. It's
I
like
had the
50-43. But
the Bulls suck. Yeah.
they do. The Raptors suck too, though.
Yeah. This isn't even like the big play, and y'all gotta win this game, and then like the next game is the most important one.
Yeah, yeah.
The Mavericks tanked it on purpose, which, to be honest, obviously, like when they traded for Kyrie, I did not envision them being in this position. Oh, big giveaway! Dangerous chance for the Blues!
I was surprised to see him in the standings. Like, that's crazy.
Oh my gosh, I do not know how the Blues didn't just score them. They got like an opportunity on Wedgwood. How'd they not? Great save. Man, I love having
I
Scott.
like a little quick shot trying to get 5-hole there, but it didn't work.
I love having. Man, Wedgwood's actually a very good backup. Very good backup.
Oh, definitely. He's one of the like 5 goalies in the NHL that are like going crazy after his time in Arizona.
Dang.
It's funny. The
Arizona's
lineup
just.
of former Coyotes goalies that's out in the NHL is pretty impressive.
Although that save was not Wedgwood, that was all the defenseman. That he slipped through the
Yeah,
five
that was.
hole. Great play by the defenseman there to make that save, keep the game tied
Yeah.
up. But yeah, we like to you like to see that having a goalie, a capable backup who can, give Jake Ottinger some quality days off, and because once the playoffs start, it's all
Although because of Wedgwood's injury, Ottinger is like one of the most worked goalies in the NHL right now.
that is
So
true. That's why it's good. Like today, give Ottinger some time. We were able to rest him a little bit the other day as well when we
yeah,
destroyed the Red Wings. So we've been able to give Ottinger some days off. But yeah, Matt Murray not the best backup or third string, which you can't expect him to be. But yeah, we've had some. The Stars have had some injury issues, but good for them. They've persevered through them. They had Sagan go down. Marchment, I think Marchment is he back or coming back soon, which is huge. Is another dangerous chance for the Blues there. That puck gets deflected away. But yeah, I think it's going to be an exciting NHL playoffs this year, but I expect the Stars to make a very deep run. They've got too talented of a team to not make at least the conference finals.
yeah, definitely.
They got a good.
It's crazy. All right, I'm going off on a tangent here, but it's crazy looking at like the amount of goalies that are like starters or backups now that are on the Coyotes. We got Antti Raanta, is goalie on the Hurricane now. Obviously Scott Wedgwood, Darcy Kemper, who won the Stanley Cup with the Avs last year, starting goalie for the Caps now. So it's a pretty respectable list. The Coyotes got a good goalie farm going.
Yeah, unfortunately they can't use them because they. I mean,
yeah.
I mean,
trade them away.
you can't really do
They
much.
get more picks.
I mean, to be fair, you can't really do much as a goalie of the Coyotes because their team is so bad. They get worked, and then they leave Arizona and they're like, "Oh wow, I actually have some competent teammates, some competent defense."
I know it's gonna happen with the Malkin next. It's gonna be funny, but
Melka, the Coyotes are just an endless like cesspool of depression. It's so sad.
Yeah.
They're such a sad franchise.
I know.
It's not good. I'd hate to be a Coyotes fan. I also hate to be a Canucks fan. Personally, I hate to be a Canucks fan. Unless they get Connor Bedard. Whoever gets Connor Bedard is going to be good.
Yeah. The good thing is the very small amount of hope for Canucks fans is that their loss against LA clinched them having at least a 3% chance of getting the first overall pick. So we have a slight hope.
Yeah. So 5 minutes to go here in the first period. The Blues working around. Honestly, the Stars have been, in my opinion, they've looked way better this game. Blues did get a nice power play opportunity and they capitalized on it. But overall, the Stars, they're probably going to win. Dangerous chance here. Over. Slap shot from Johnson is stopped by Hofer there. That was a nice save. That was a good chance, though. Really nice setup there from the Stars. But yeah, like the Canucks, the Mavericks have the slightest chance of getting the first overall pick, which would also land them a generational talent in Victor Wembanyama. most likely, I mean, the Mavericks tanked the rest of the year. Obviously, that's not where we all expected them to be. The Mavericks were fourth place in the West, and we traded for Kyrie.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, dangerous chance in front for St. Louis. Just couldn't capitalize. But yeah, the Mavericks were in a good spot, and it kind of all fell apart. Luka and Kyrie both dealt with injuries, and they were just not a good team. I mean, this team was just not good this year. A far cry from the conference finals team that we saw last year. It was very sad to see the downfall. His side had that right on his stick. Oh my God, he hit the post. How in the world did he miss that shot? That net was wide open for the taking, and he just messed it up. He's missed it.
Yeah.
Just the way it goes, man. Hockey's a cruel sport. I mean, we got a post shot too, so both teams kind of got hosed by the post. Top lines out there. Can we get a goal for the fantasy hockey team, please? Because most likely, if we get a goal, then Hintz or Robertson was a part of it.
I'll take a Cairo goal for my team.
A Kyrou goal for that third place trophy.
Yeah.
Robertson with a shot is deflected. I'll take fantasy points with that too. Robertson's shot, fantasy points at the end of the day. Here come the Blues. Late period here as the Blues looking to just, I mean, I don't really know what they're doing this for. This is kind of just a morale victory for them. Win their final home game and go into next season with, a nice little home victory. Send the fans off home happy for the last time this year. I guess this is what they're playing for because they're not going to make the playoffs. They'll suck. But yeah, the Mavericks, I'm disappointed. I really thought this team was going to be at least somewhat relevant this season, but they suck. They were not good. So now we had to tank on purpose. The NBA is currently investigating us, which person Ethan, do you hear about that?
Hear about what?
How the NBA is like investigating the Mavericks for tanking.
Okay, yeah, I'll get. Are they dry? Okay, we'll check on the clothes. I mean, I haven't checked. Okay.
You're good.
Evan.
Foster was good.
He's mad.
He's mad. What is angered Sir Foster Duncan?
Me not doing laundry, but it will get done.
Yeah. No, like the Mavericks, no. So a few years ago, we traded for a player by the name of Kristaps Porzingis,
Yeah.
and that trade didn't work out the way we expected it to, because the guy just didn't really fit the team. He was supposed to be like our star player. He was supposed to be like Luca's, the duo, between Luca and Kyrie, and it just didn't work out that way. He just did never really fit alongside Luca. Like the two just didn't work gel well together on the court, and so we ended up that draft pick that we traded is top 10 protected. So
yeah,
we tanked the last couple games of our season despite having a mathematical chance of making the play-in. Although, if the Mavericks had, let's say, won those games, they still wouldn't have made the play-in because the team ahead of us won out. But the NBA is investigating us for tanking, which personally I disagree with because every team below us is tanking. The Spurs have been tanking since opening day, pretty much. Like it's.
I mean, are they investing management for tanking or players for tanking?
Management.
Yeah.
They're investigating the front office, which I mean, apparently, according to our owner, the NBA was aware that we were going to be sitting our best players the last couple games. Like, I understand you want to keep the league competitive, and I understand, but let's be honest, the Mavericks. It was in the best interest of the Mavericks franchise to not win because you need that first round pick more than you do need getting your getting kicked, getting knocked out in the play-in because this team was bad. Like they were not good.
Yeah.
I went to watch them in person a couple times this year. Ethan, do you see those vlogs I posted when I went to the games?
I did.
Yeah, they were trash. They couldn't play defense. It was so sad. Look at the. Why are they talking about the Toronto Maple Leafs? Wow, congratulations, y'all are. They're still probably gonna lose in the first round, bro.
No, they're talking about Eddie Olczyk. They're talking about the color commentator.
Oh, the color commentator. I was about to say because the Maple Leafs are still gonna lose in the first round.
They're just showing that he was a part of that group in the '90s. But
That's pretty cool. But Ethan, do you think the Maple Leafs are going to win their first playoff series since before I was born?
I'm actually going to pick them over Tampa. Dare I say it?
Oh, they're playing Tampa. Oh no, they're not winning. No way. Tampa's too good. Tampa's too good. There's no way. There's just no way.
I don't know. I think they'll slay the dragon this year. That's what I'm saying.
No
It's
man.
gonna happen. It's been 7 years.
Vasilevsky.
Dude, the Leafs have lost in Game 7 7 years in a row. It's not happening again. Okay.
No, yeah, I know because they're gonna lose in 5 games, 6 games. When we do the playoff podcast, we'll do our predictions for the playoffs, and you can predict that all you want. As we got 2:28 to go here in the first period, the Stars and the Blues trading back. Oh, this was what I was talking about earlier, Ethan. 2022 playoffs, round 2. Yoel Kiviranta with the hat trick against the Avalanche to win, and this was the goal right here in front. I remember watching this live. Kiviranta puts that in. I remember Ethan. We watched the game live together a couple years ago, and the Stars made the Stanley Cup. That was a great moment.
He was a rookie. They signed him like just before the playoffs, right?
Kiviranta.
Yeah,
I think so. But Ethan, do you remember how happy I was when we made the Stanley Cup? I was jumping up and down, so excited.
Yeah.
I think that was the first time a team of mine ever made a finals. It was crazy. I was so excited.
Yeah, I bet.
The great moment. And then we lost to the Lightning, and I forever hate the Lightning for that. Although I will say I like the Lightning a bit more because Mikhail Sergachev and Kucherov are fantastic this year for me in fantasy hockey. So I respect those two players. But to Steven Stamkos, Alex Killorn, Andre Vasilevsky, Braden Point, I hate them. Nope. I do not like those players. They're on.
Corey Perry. How do you feel about Corey Perry, former star?
Oh, he's cool. I mean, the only thing I remember about Corey Perry was that he got ejected from the Winter Classic.
Yeah.
But I respect the hustle.
Yeah.
He got his Stanley Cup. Good for him, even if it wasn't the Lightning. Oh, big chance for Sagan, and he got it taken away here. We got a minute to go here in the first period. The Stars 1-1 here as they're looking to get a lead. Here's Robertson has the puck on his stick. This is very dangerous for any team. As Robertson's just gonna skate it out, finally pass it off. He gets it back. Shot! Score! Score on the delayed penalty! Who scored? Was it Joe Pavelski?
Joe Pavelski point 1,001 for Joe Pavelski. Did he get an assist today?
Today? No, Wyatt Johnson. Did Robertson get an assist for the fantasy hockey team here? Did he?
There we go.
Oh, he'll get a secondary assist.
1,001.
That's my guy.
For Mr. Joe.
Yay! Wait, Ethan, does Will have Joe Pavelski on his fantasy team?
Maybe. I don't know if he added him or hasn't.
Okay, let's check. Uh-oh, Ethan. It appears that he does.
Oh, okay. It's alright. Kyrie's gonna pop out in the second period, you know.
Kyrou? Oh my gosh.
So I don't trust you. Kyrie's so iffy. He had a hat trick in the first round of the playoffs, and that was cool. But besides that, usually doesn't pop up.
So 30 seconds to go here in the first period. The Stars able to snag the lead at the end of the first period here with a great shot from the veteran Pavelski. Hold on, though. The Blues working in front of the net on Wedgwood, and they score right back!
Wow. High action in the first period here.
Robert Thomas. Wow. Oh, I have a feeling they were going to score. I had a bad feeling they were going to score there at the end of the first period, and they did. Robert Thomas able to put it into the back of the net and tie the game here. As Thomas skated in, got by Ty Dellandrea, and then just put it. He got up above Scott Wedgwood, who committed low, and Thomas went high. And the assistant captain for the St. Louis Blues able to capitalize there. Right at the end of the first period. Wow. So with 17 seconds left, the Blues will send this one on into the zone. This should do it for the first period as the Stars will pass this one out. And 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2-1. That is it for the first period here in St. Louis, as the game is tied up at 2-2.
That's good. And Kyrie got an assist on that goal, so I'll take it.
Okay, good. For sure. You gotta get that third place. Gotta third place.
Yeah.
Are you working hard for that third place, Ethan? You're currently projected to lose by 10. You're down, so you're gonna need a big performance from some of your guys.
Yeah, I know.
Looks like you've had a bad, really, really bad week from a couple of your high quality players.
Yeah.
Sebastian Aho and Casey Milstad just not doing it. Jake Gensel not doing it. However, Travis Canensi not doing it. However, Miro Heiskanen, Braden Montour, Jake Ottinger, and Tim Tim Stutzel? Yeah, they're having great weeks.
Tim Stutzel, yeah.
For me, here's the thing. This week, this dude, Check One, has had some insane performances, but not a lot of well-rounded. McKinnon with 94 points, Pasternak with 78 points, Taves with 54, and Drew with 52, and Nugent Hopkins with 50. But the goalies haven't been very good. The defensemen have really let him down. Tage Thompson's had probably his worst week of the year with 7 points.
Yeah.
And Patrick Laine's been out, and Crosby had one good game, but he's been pretty off and on. So honestly, I mean, that's me. I just had consistent production from the whole team. I mean, 81 from Robertson, 55 from Hughes, 37 from Hintz. Solid performances from Sergachev and Kucherov with 20 each. Ekblad with 42, Gustafsson with 46, and really good week from 60-point week from Matthew Tkachuk, along with a 40 bomb from Tristan Jarry. And then some other guys have gotten like 38 points. Kuzmenko even chipped in 18. Just a quality week, Ethan. A quality week. I had that, Tech One just lacked the quality. He had a lot of, high scoring guys, but not the same type of quality as I did. Which is why I'm going to be the champion. And I'll be receiving my trophy in the mail. From Play the Steel. But yeah, that was this would be an interesting playoff. Who's the favorite going into the playoffs? I mean, actually, no, that's Boston, honestly.
Yeah, Boston's now this is the best regular season team ever. They broke the wins record and the points record. They broke the points record yesterday with 133 points now.
So what you're saying is, if the Bruins don't win the Stanley Cup this year, that's just a massive disappointment.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But they're obviously the overruling favorites. And then who's favored out of the West? I mean, Colorado, Dallas, Edmonton, LA.
I mean, it's very close. Some people have been saying Edmonton just because how hot they've been the last month. But
yeah, for sure. Connor McDavid.
Avalanche are resting up all their guys for the playoffs. So.
Oh, Vegas. Although Vegas hasn't really been the same in the playoffs since they lost that Stanley Cup.
They missed the playoffs last year.
Yeah, they did. They did make a conference finals run when they lost to the Stars, but Vegas has just, I don't know. They're like Vegas, in my opinion. I don't know if this is true, but they're kind of the equivalent to like the Yankees, the Mets. They're kind of like the Mets. They underperform, but they pay a lot of money for players.
Yeah, they do pay a lot of money. I mean, they're kind of ruthless, to be honest.
They make the other day I watched a video of all the moves they made. They got Eichel, Pacioretty. Didn't they trade for Tomas Tatar?
Yeah, they did.
Petrangelo. Who else? Mark Stone. Like they get so many big name players, it's like they're like the Mets in a way. The Mets are always getting they've been getting the Verlanders, the Scherzers, Lindor, that's kind of how Vegas has been. Although I can't say they're not on the Mets level of underperforming. Vegas at least has made like deep playoff runs, but this is a team that should be in the Stanley Cup. Although they got a good team this year.
Yeah, they do. So, they got crazy goaltending depth. So
really,
one goaltender doesn't work, they just rotate to the next one.
Do they still have Robin Leonard?
No, they don't have Robin Leonard. isn't playing this season. He's taking like a break. So they still have him on the books, but he's not playing.
Yeah. Tampa Bay, honestly, I think the Stars are going to be in the Stanley Cup, but I also think you can't ever count out the Lightning, man. They just have been too good lately. They've made the Cup 3 years in a row. They always have a strong team. They have a great goalie. The great goaltending is what carries you, you know? Tampa Bay can rely on that goaltending. Because Vasilevsky, like, I'm thinking, like, the Knights have good goaltenders. The Oilers have pretty good goaltending. The Avs goaltending's good. I mean, every team in the playoffs has like good goalies, and probably. I mean, you can't really make the playoffs. Is there any team in the playoffs with like a bad goalie?
I'm looking through. You can't make the playoffs with a bad goalie. It's just not how that works.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Seattle. Who's Seattle's goalie? Grubauer.
No, I think it's mainly been Martin Jones who's had a career year in Seattle.
Oh, for real.
Grubauer's been a backup off and on.
Boston.
So I'll check that.
Boston has Omar. Toronto's got. Who does Toronto have?
Toronto has Samsonov and Matt Murray. Samsonov's been the starter though.
Oh yeah, I dropped him in fantasy hockey. Florida has who do they have? The Panthers.
Florida, they have what's his name? Alex Lyon. They have Alex Lyon because they've had injuries with
Is he any good?
Burakovsky. Alex Lyon's been good. He's been a big surprise good.
Oh, Sergei Bobrovsky's not good anymore.
Oh, he's injured. So.
And then the Hurricanes have. I don't know who they have.
They have Antu Rata and who else?
Do they have Nedeljkovic or whatever? Or no.
They also have who was the goalie that was on the Leafs for like forever?
Freddie Anderson. Yeah.
Anderson.
And then the Jets. The Devils have Vanacek
and
Blackwood, and then the Rangers, of course, have Shesterkin. So.
Yeah.
And then the wild card coming down to the Penguins and the Islanders.
The Islanders, they just have to win their next game and they're in.
The West is better than the East, right? Like deeper, because 91 points. Wait, is it actually? Yeah, no, yeah, that's true. 91. Our last wild card spot is 95. And one of their wild cards, and dude, a team that won the division or made the division has 96 points. That wouldn't fly. Tampa Bay would not. Tampa Bay would be like not even like that good in the West.
I mean the West is more even in the regular season, but like you look at the Metropolitan Division, that's like a group of death. Like the Devils are crazy. The Rangers added like crazy. The Leafs added like crazy at the deadline. Of course, Tampa's Tampa, Boston's Boston. So I don't know. Those teams.
There's a lot of heavy hitters.
Do something in the playoffs.
Yeah. That's true. The Sabres, I saw the Sabres, they made a lot of progress this year.
They did.
I was reading an article about the Sabres, or like about, I saw an article that said like top players on every NHL team. And I was surprised that the article said that the Sabres' best player this year was Rasmus Dahlin and not Tage Thompson.
I mean, yeah, it's been really close each, but Rasmus Dahlin's been great too. So.
And Owen Power is going to be like, that's actually a crazy duo right there. Power and Rasmus.
Yeah, they're both first overall picks. That's what happens when you suck for 12 years.
It happens. You eventually gotta find good players. The Canucks need a franchise player.
I mean, we have our franchise player. We just need.
Well, Elias Pettersson's Andrei Kuzmenko's good, but
Elias Pettersson is over 100 points this season.
I know they need to help him, and they need to help Thatcher Demko.
Yeah.
Although I mean, he's kind of
like Tyler's Myers too much money. We're paying OEL too much money. We get those guys off the books. I think we can make some changes.
Hold on, is there an NHL goaltender tier list? Because it seems like all these goalies are like good. I want you to. There's an NHL goalie tier list for this year. I want you to rank them. All right.
Rank all the goalies. Okay.
All right. So like, there's 5 tiers. There's the best of the best. There's the elite goalies, the great, the all right, and the bad.
All right,
So
let me
the
pull this up.
you want to pull it up?
Yeah, I'll pull it up too. Do you have it on the stream right now?
No, I don't. I still have my phone. Who you got for? So the first one that pops up on my screen is this Canadians goalie. I don't know if that's Carey Price or not. Is that
No,
Carey?
it's not Carey Price. I mean, it could be Carey Price. It could be old.
I'm not sure. What do you? So does he look like? I don't know who the Canadians goalie is.
It's Montembeault and.
Oh yeah, I'm starting him. Never mind, I'm starting Montembeault tonight.
Yeah.
So let's say that guy, for the sake of argument, is like their starter, Sam Montembeault.
Okay, wait. Which one are you looking at?
It says it's called NHL Goalies 2022-23 Tier Maker.
Okay.
Does yours say like best, elite, great, all right, bad?
No, I haven't gotten it. It's still searching for it.
Okay, I just put in NHL Goalies tier list.
Okay, I have top 5, good starter, bad starter, good backup, bad backup on mine.
Oh, okay. Which one is this one?
Actually, I mean, you can also text me the link if you want to.
Okay. NHL goalie. All right. Need to get back to it. I was looking at the other ones. Yeah, I mean, it seems like a lot of the goalies in the NHL are like pretty good though.
Yeah, I mean, you got to be good to be a starting goaltender. So.
For sure, for sure.
Like, even the Anaheim Ducks have a good goal.
Yeah.
Feel so bad for Gibson, bro. Gibson's, he should be on a contending team right now with the way he plays.
Yeah. All right, I sent you the link to it.
Okay.
No, Montembeault just gave up another. What was that? The second goal he gave up. I need you to make those saves. I need to make those saves, Montembeault. I need those points. Darn it!
Nah, he wants Bedard on his team.
Well, I want fantasy points, buddy. I need that help.
You're so fine. Like, your team's fine.
Yeah, I think we're chilling. I don't know if Tech One's gonna get to my current point total. And I'm predicted for way more. But I still I wanna shatter the league record, bro. Alright, that's the goal.
Yeah.
Alright, Ethan. So did you find the tier list? Like, did it
Alright, I did. Okay, yeah, this is kind of old.
actually?
Yeah, I mean, Kyle Peter, yeah, this is kind of old.
Actually.
Yeah, this is last season because we got like Peter Mraz. I mean, we can still rank these guys, but Peter Mraz, yeah, this is old.
Where's the new one?
Pekka Rinne's on here. He retired like a few seasons ago.
Wait, oh, this other one I clicked on is also bad.
Yeah, Leonard's on here. Darcy Kuemper. I mean, they're all wearing their old uniforms. There's some new guys, some old guys.
Where's the real one at? Like the good one. Dang, I'm looking at this NHL goalie ranking here. So they say, according to this ranking site, Peter Mrazek is the worst goalie in the league. Starting.
Yes, I would agree with that. I would definitely agree.
Then they say Elvis Merzlikins is the 31st.
What, is this the Bleacher Report one you're looking at, or
No, it's. Well, let me, because that one is power rankings. For the Bleacher Report one, it says that Carter Hutton and Karel Vejmelka is the worst.
no.
Then after that, they say it's James Reimer and Aiden Hill. Then they say the Oilers have the 30th best goaltending tandem: Mikko Koskinen and Mike Smith. Is that true, Ethan? Is that true?
Hey, what website are you on?
Beat Bleacher Report. The other one that I was on earlier was like the Hockey Wire or something.
Yeah.
Okay, this is old. Never mind. This is old. This is old. Never mind. It says 28th is the Stars with Hudobin and Holtby. All right, this is old.
Yeah,
Never mind.
I was like, I'm looking at a Bleacher Report one, but it's not that old.
Okay, no, this is the one I was on earlier is better. The hockey, it was in January 29th of 2023. Okay, so this is the one I was telling you about a little earlier. Okay, so
The hockey, what is it?
the Hockey Wire or the Hockey Writers.
Hockey Writers, okay.
Yeah, so it was Mrazek, Merzlikins. Honestly, what you think about it, they say John Gibson is 30th.
John Gibson. I mean, I guess so. He has literally no help. He still puts up good numbers for what. I mean, he would be way higher if he was on a good team. I'm okay with him at 30th because just how bad Anaheim is. He literally, you put him on any team in the playoffs, and he's probably his 30th contender.
Then Jake Allen, dang, Jordan Bennington at 28. I didn't know he was that trash.
Yeah, Bennington should be lower. Bennington should be way lower than John Gibson. That's my take there.
Sergei Bobrovsky at 27.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. That's fine.
Jack Campbell.
Should be, I mean, I guess it's fine for Jack Campbell.
Reimer.
But he's had a down season.
James
Reimer, that's fine.
Ukko, Pekka, Luukkonen.
He's at 18. That's fine, I guess. Yeah.
Karel Vejmelka at 23.
I think I would put Vejmelka over Billy Husso in my opinion.
Oh, he's been terrible this week for what's his name? Check one. He gave up he was the goalie for Detroit the other day. Martin Jones at 21. Okay. Interesting. What do you think about that,
Jacob
Ethan?
Markstrom needs to be lower. That's some recency bias.
What?
He's at 20, Jacob Markstrom.
So he should be worse?
He should be, I think, at least Martin Jones should be better than him.
Ethan does not like Jacob Markstrom, a former Vancouver Canuck.
I mean, he was good last season, but he's had a horrible season this year. It's showing by them not making the playoffs. Like they've lost games because of just you look at his save percentage. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, that's true. Okay. Marc-Andre Fleury, Phoenix Copley.
Phoenix Copley, yeah, that's a good spot.
Oh no, Ethan, they have Thatcher Demko at 17.
That's generous. He did horrible at the start of the season, and then he got injured. So
Cam Talbot and Matt Murray ahead of them.
Yeah, Matt Murray's fine.
Ooh, I'm scrolling down the list, Ethan. I'm waiting to see where my guy's at. Where's my big boy at? He's not fourth. He's third. Andre is third behind Andre Vasilevsky and Connor Hellebuck.
Whoa.
What?
Mark's 5. That's an L take.
Because? So he'd be higher?
Should be 1.
He should be...
Mark's going to win the Vezina this year.
Wow. Look, here's the thing. I personally think that Jake Ottinger's better.
Okay, well, you're wrong.
I'm wrong about Otter. Is Omar like a good goalie, or is he good because of his like team?
I mean, he's good. Look at his number. I mean, I guess Otter has played way more games than Olmark. Like Olmark's been really well loaded because they also have Swayman, who probably should be on this list. He's just the backup.
Swayman. Is Swayman a good goalie?
Swayman's a really good. Yeah, the Bruins got the best goaltending in the league. That's probably half the reason why they're so good.
Yeah.
Because I think Swayman's putting like an 8-8, a 9-18, and then Olmark's got like a 9-30. So a 9-30 is like unreal.
I like having Otter at 3. That's fair. Otter's a really good goalie.
Yeah, I just think.
Do you think Otter should be 3? Do you think he's better than Vasilevsky or?
I think Hellebuck's too high. In my opinion.
Hellebuck's too high. He's not the best goalie in the league.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Second period started here in St. Louis. Is 2-2. Miro Heiskanen. You think Miro Heiskanen is one of the best defensemen? I saw a thing on Twitter today about the Norris Trophy, and Miro Heiskanen is apparently not a candidate for that award. I saw like Cale Makar, Erik Karlsson, Adam Fox, the usual suspects.
Yeah.
Is Miro Heiskanen a top 5 defenseman in hockey?
No. I would say he's top 10, but not top 5.
Who's top 5?
Top 5, Adam Fox.
Okay.
There's no particular order, just in my head. Top 5, Adam Fox, Erik Karlsson,
Erik Karlsson.
Cale Makar,
Okay.
and then Rasmus Dahlin.
Ooh, Dahlin.
Who's gonna be my 5?
You got Dahlin over Heiskanen?
I do have Dahlin over Heiskanen.
Speaking of Heiskanen, sorry to interrupt you, Ethan. Speaking of Heiskanen, he just threw a penalty, and the Stars are now on the power play.
Very nice.
All right, I just know Heiskanen's really good. I mean, you're the hockey expert, you know.
I'm not saying Heiskanen's bad. Heiskanen is great.
There's really good defense.
5-6 guys that are better than him.
That's fine. I mean, having at least one of the best defensemen in hockey is a great thing to have, What makes a defenseman good though? It's always confused me. How do you judge a defenseman? Because with offensive players, you judge them off of production. You judge them off of how many goals they score, how many assists they score, how well they can, you know what I mean? Do the thing, be an offensive weapon.
Sorry, what do you say? You was talking to me about the Raptors are obliterating the Bulls.
Crazy. Power play not going too over the Stars here. As we are over a minute in. I do not think we have gotten a high quality shot off yet. We're almost a minute in. I was asking how obviously you judge defensemen by stick handling, and they can get points. Obviously they get shots from the wrist, from the point, wrist shots and all that. But how do you really judge who's a good defenseman?
Because obviously points, but then it's just their defensive play really kind of. There's not really stats that see that, but you just gotta watch the play. If they're good on the forecheck, good on the back check. And they're good at cycling the pucks.
Yeah.
Getting out of the zone for line changes, stuff like that.
Some more eye test type of things.
Yeah. I mean, there is advanced stats that does cover that, but I'm not too familiar with those.
Yeah. So right now the Stars are currently hitting some shots in front. Oh man, the Blues almost had a really high quality chance in front that luckily Wedge was able to turn away, but not a great power play from the Stars so far against one of the worst penalty kills in all of hockey in St. Louis. Penalty kill since March 26th has been the worst in the NHL at 46%. However, the Stars probably not going to change that number much in the negative side, as there's only 6 seconds left on the power play, and it's going to be a face-off. So, kind of disappointing for the Stars here. Some good opportunities in front there, as Dadonov was just kind of slicing at the puck when it was right there in front, but just not really a high-quality power play from the Stars today. They gave up almost a really good chance for Robert Thomas. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Otter's been a good goalie. He had a tough stretch there for a little bit. And I went to a Stars game when he was in one of his slump there. I mean, it was not a good game for him at all. He gave up a goal with 6 seconds left. So that was kind of the defense's fault. Late chance here on the power play is shot. Pavelski trying to get it. And with 1 second left in the power play, it is covered up by Hofer. And actually, apparently, that's the end of the power play. And it'll be even strength now for the Blues. All right. Disappointing power play for sure from the Stars, Ethan. I mean, that was just not a good power play.
Yeah.
Got some decent looks, but really just never got I don't know, just not great. 54.8 face-off. Okay, the Stars are actually really good at face-offs. What the heck? Are we so good, man?
Yeah, that's in the NHL.
Great to see. Stars gonna get some chances here in the zone with a shot that's off right there. Oh, going right back on the power play. Going right back on the power play. Colin Miller just got high stick in the face. If he's bleeding, could it be 5 minutes? That'd be cool. Wait, no.
If he's holding his eye there, maybe. I don't know.
If he's bleeding, is it major or is it double minor?
No, it's just a double minor. It's a dumb rule anyways, in my opinion, but that's the rule.
And then major penalties only happen for like severe incidents, like
Yeah, if you do like a slew foot or like a blindside hit warning, yeah.
whenever I think of my major penalties, I think of the one in that Vegas San Jose Game 7 on Joe Pavelski.
Yeah.
I think about that because I remember that like completely changed the outcome of that game. Oh, the double minor, 4 minutes.
Oh dang! I guess they still have one drop of blood. Oh yeah, wow. Ooh, see, like that's dumb. That guy, he's got like a freckle of a cut, bro. Like, but he just
Hey,
pumps
it's
the blood
not dumb. It's great. We
and then
get 4 minutes. That's great,
that's a
Ethan.
4 minute
Wait,
penalty.
double minor. So that means how many times do we get to score? Like how many? Like can we score twice?
No, it's still one. Still one. It's still a minor penalty. So you score and it's over. But you just get 4 minutes.
Okay. I mean that's kind of nice. Let's go, Stars.
Yeah.
You love to see it, Ethan. Don't you love to see this? Right.
Yeah, I mean, I have no interest in winning, but
Yeah. Well, I
it's
think
interesting, you know.
I think it's great because minor penalties are not that common. Heiskanen up top to Ben. Heiskanen at the top keeps that one inside the blue line. In front, great shot from Robertson, but turned away. Great save by Hofer there. Man, that was a beautiful feed in the slot to Jason Robertson. But bro, I swear, if we don't score on this power play against one of the league's worst penalty kills with 4 minutes, like I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
The Reds are helping us out here, and we need to capitalize. Because look at this. This is actually a great setup here, though. Look at this. Great passing. Getting a beautiful pass. Pavelski getting it in front. That's just a good save by Hofer there. That's a good save. Yeah. I mean, I think I'm just kind of surprised the Canucks are not like as good. In my opinion, they should be a lot better than they are.
They should.
They've
They
got the
definitely should.
talent.
They have the stars. They just don't have the right depth, in my
Yeah, they
opinion.
got like they have like they need more quality. They have the star power. They just don't have. Oh, Pavelski looking for the shot. It's deflected. Oh, it goes wide. Oh, David in front there. Pavelski, Rope Hintz, top power play unit out there for Dallas. As Heiskanen controls it at the top to Robertson. Robertson over to Heiskanen. Back to J Rob. Robo down low. Back to Robo. Stars taking their time because they still got 2:40 left. Low pass. Deflected. Rope tried to pass down across. Pavelski. Stars still have so much time. Robertson working it back to Heiskanen. Heiskanen to Robertson. Robertson back to Heiskanen. Stars, can we get a shot off? Ben Heiskanen. Pass in front, deflected, and it's going to be saved by Robertson from the blue line. Ben, lots of time here. Stars still have 2 minutes. In front, hit, scores! Rope hits! And the Stars finally get it done. They finally are able to capitalize on the power play.
And from Gretzky's off.
And guess who scored, Ethan? A player on my fantasy team.
Let's go.
You ain't coming. You ain't coming back. Check one. Great pass and nice shot. Man, I can see why St. Louis power play is among the worst in the league, bro. That was awful. Dude, they let the Stars.
Yeah, but those guys were out there for a while.
That is true. That is true.
They couldn't get a line change off.
That is true.
Out there for that
but
long.
still, the fact that you left the guy like wide open in front of the net is still kind of sad.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do. Yeah, they were out there a while. They were tired. But, it doesn't matter. We'll take that goal all day from Rope Hintz. Nice. 3-2 lead for the Dallas Stars here with 15 minutes to play. In the second period, the Zebras do us a favor, giving us a 4-minute minor and a double minor, and the Stars are able to take full advantage and get on the board to take the lead. Bro, like, it's kind of stupid that we're up 3-2, but we've outshot them 21-6, dude. I don't understand it. Here's Sagan. Stars trying to get another one here. Dadonov has it low. And Ethan, we're still on the power play.
Okay, well I'm wrong. Never mind.
We are still in the power play for the next minute and a half.
That is my mistake. Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's if you score before the 2 minute mark. It's score. That's the counter trophy. Wyatt Johnson.
Whoa.
Calder Trophy finalist Wyatt Johnson getting the goal for the Dallas Stars. He's a final. He's gonna be a finalist. I was not wrong about
Yeah,
that.
he'll be in the votings for sure.
Second place. He should get second place. Do you agree that second place finish for our boy Wyatt?
Yeah, definitely.
Great stuff. You don't. Dang, the horn's not working, bruh. I pressed it too much. 4-2. Dang. So the Stars are able to capitalize not once but twice on the double minor, and they take a lead of 4-2. You love to see it, Ethan, right? You love to see it. You love to see it.
Let's see it.
Two goals.
Tonight for just Wyatt Johnson.
2 goals in the last 48 seconds for the Dallas Stars. The Blues are not very good. Clearly. There it is, Ethan, the rookie goal leader. He is now only 1 goal behind Matty Beniers with 23 goals.
Yeah, he's closed the gap.
Dang, another good rookie named Kirill Marchenko.
He hasn't gotten a lot of fanfare because he's in Columbus.
He is in Columbus. Is Columbus like the
Kirill Marchenko and Bernard? That would be a duo next year if that happened.
Is Columbus like the? Well, actually, no. The Coyotes are, but like they're one of those small market teams, you know.
Yeah, they are. They're not the same type as the Coyotes because they actually make the playoffs.
And they have an actual arena.
Yeah, but
there's different levels to poverty, and the Coyotes are at the bottom.
Exactly.
Like they're on the lowest level. The Stars are on like a huge market when it comes to hockey. Obviously, all the Canada teams are big markets, and then like Boston, northern
Winnipeg
teams.
is a really small market.
What is?
Winnipeg.
Winnipeg, really?
Yeah.
But like Calgary, is that a big market? Obviously, Toronto's a huge market.
Toronto's the biggest market. No, it's not the biggest market. New York is, but
yes,
Toronto's
true. New York.
definitely up there.
Toronto. What about Calgary, Vancouver, and Ottawa?
Yeah, Vancouver's definitely the second biggest market, and then Edmonton and Calgary, and then Ottawa, and then Winnipeg last.
Yeah.
The only problem with Ottawa is they got the Leafs overshadowing them.
Yeah, I say the Stars is like they're a decent market, but like it's Texas. Texas is more. The Cowboys are a huge like market. Like the Cowboys are the biggest like pro football market.
Yeah.
And then the Mavericks are pretty decent for basketball, and the Rangers are actually a pretty big market team considering that they have all the money and they can sign a bunch of free agents every year.
Yeah.
Like they're not like the Yankees are the biggest market in baseball, and then the Red Sox are pretty big. The small market teams in baseball, you can like obviously tell. The Rays, who else is really small market? The Rays, the Pirates are like kind of, but they're not as poverty.
Pittsburgh is a small market in general. Like most people don't realize that because of how successful their teams have been. But
yeah, it's true. The Steelers are a decent football team though, like market. A lot of fans there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm trying to think who else in baseball. The Royals are a pretty small market, despite the fact that they've had a lot of good success in the 2010s. They won a cup. They won a World Series. They won a World Series, made it back to back. But baseball, small market. Oh, the Athletics. The Athletics are like the Coyotes. They're about as poverty as it gets when it comes.
They are.
Dude, they need to move to Vegas.
They're worse than the Coyotes, dude. They got a worse stadium.
They have a terrible stadium. No fans, bro.
Dude, more people go to a Coyotes game than go to an A's game.
I know, they're so poverty. It's so sad. And the thing that sucks is like you're in California, the Dodgers are a big market, the Giants are a big market. Even the Angels are somewhat marketable. I mean, that's because they have Trout and Ohtani, but still, you are like the bottom of the barrel. Like you're terrible. And California is a big sports market. Although the Warriors, the Warriors are kind of a small market team. The Warriors are.
Oh, they're in San Francisco. They're not as small.
No, they used to be. They used to be in Oakland.
Yeah, but
then they moved.
In the Bay Area.
Yeah.
So they were the only team in the Bay Area. I wouldn't consider them small market.
They used to just not be talked about a lot until they like became good. Like the Warriors are not good for a while. Now they're a big market. Because they have like Stafford. But yeah, there's just some. I mean, there's just some places who are a small market. It's kind of sad, but it's the way it is. Professional sports. This is how it goes sometimes.
Yeah, there's always going to be the smaller ones, no matter what. Not everyone's equal. Just how it is.
For sure, for sure. Not everyone can spend like the Yankees and the Rangers and them. Not a lot of teams can do that. The Rangers, yeah, the Rangers are weird. Like they spent like waste so much money. I mean, they gave Alex Rodriguez that insane contract back in the day, and then of course they've handed out a lot of money to Corey Seager, Marcus Simeon, and Jacob DeGrom over the last 2 years. So when the Rangers feel like spending, they for sure can. They for sure have like the assets. The Blue Jays are the Blue Jays a small baseball market? I mean, they're big in Canada.
No, they're not. I wouldn't consider them small, considering they got like the whole country behind them.
That is true. Oh, the Rangers are playing the Royals right now. And I think I just saw on Twitter that they hit a home run. So the Rangers, what? Huh?
Yeah, it's funny. I thought the Blue Jays were doing bad, but I just haven't looked at like anyone else's record. And then I saw like the power rankings today, and the Blue Jays are like 7, and like
The Rangers are doing. The Rangers are doing bad. They're down 4-1.
The Rangers have been good this season. They're like 4-7 right now, right?
7-4. Yeah, we're 7-4 right now. So we hit a home run, but we had a really bad second inning. It was not a good second inning from the Rangers.
Yeah.
The Stars are up. The Stars have kind of dominated the Blues. They've been getting more shots. They're just the better team. Like the Blues just aren't good. I mean, it's interesting. I mean, the Blues have been kind of rebuilding. They traded Tarasenko away, and is O'Reilly still there?
No, he's on the Leafs.
That's right. When did he get there? Trade deadline, off season?
Yeah, like 5 days before the trade deadline. All the big deals happened like before the trade deadline this year. But yeah.
Yeah, the Stars made a couple moves. Dodonov is okay. Domi's pretty solid. I mean, I like the moves that we made. Obviously, we didn't trade for Patrick Kane, but that was kind of a done deal that he was going to be a New York Ranger.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's not really much we could do. We made some solid additions, and hopefully now we can go win the Stanley Cup. I mean, the core that we have right now is solid. I don't think we really need any like Tarasenko and Kane would have been nice, but they wouldn't have been on the first line. Well, Kane might. I don't know. Kane might not even been on the first line.
Kane, he's missed a few games due to the injury that everyone was worried about.
Yeah. And you just don't he wouldn't have made the first. You don't want to mess up the chemistry that Rope, Hintz, Pavelski, and Robertson have. Like that's a line with incredible chemistry,
Yeah, I think that's why the Stars were a little hesitant on it. But
like getting a guy like a Domi though to play on like the later line, second, third line, is Mason.
Yeah, so many really strong players.
And then getting Mason Marchman back is going to be really nice to have.
Yeah.
Canucks need to make a big move. Well, they did make a big move. They traded away Bo Horvat.
Yeah, we did. We made the first big move. And then we traded that asset away. But whatever. Who cares?
What asset away?
First round pick.
Oh yeah, for like what was the dude's name?
For Filip Hronek.
Oh my gosh.
He's really good. He's a really good defenseman. Just hopefully it doesn't go back to my ass,
Connor Bedard.
All I'm saying is never make a trade with the Detroit Red Wings. The Detroit Red Wings always win the trade.
Really?
Steve never loses a trade. Never.
Really? Well, the thing is, the Red Wings are bad.
Well, they could have made the playoffs, but they sold at the deadline. Yeah. They would have made it. They had Hronek. They had Verona. Yeah. They had Bertuzzi. They had some good players.
Where'd they trade Bertuzzi to?
What?
Where'd they trade Bertuzzi to?
The Bruins.
Okay. The rich get richer.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, I don't know. I just think that it's sad that there's some teams out there that are so poverty. Luckily, none of my teams are that poverty. They're not. Some of my teams are not good, but they're not in the trenches of the Athletics or the Coyotes or.
Yeah.
those types of teams. Like we're not in the deep, deep trenches like that.
Mhm.
Even in the Rangers' worst, they weren't in the deep, deep trenches. They were just not
Yeah.
good.
They're like the Blackhawks right now in hockey.
Yeah, they were in
Good
like
market.
they were in the
Not doing
trench,
well.
like they were in the trenches, but like they weren't like poverty.
Yeah.
Like there's just not a lot of hope for the Athletics, to be honest. There's no hope. The Athletics just cannot win a championship. No way, no how. You know why?
It's all their owner's fault, bro. Their owner's so cheap, even though he's all this money. Selfish guy.
Exactly. Like baseball is different than other sports because in baseball you can spend pretty much unlimited money.
I know.
So
This guy, every time a guy's like entry level contract is up,
it's
he
so
just
hard
trades.
for the small market teams to keep together their core pieces.
But the Oakland A's shouldn't be a small market team. That's the problem.
Look at a team like the Nationals. They won a World Series, and then what happened? They had to sell off Juan Soto. They had to sell off like those players. Same with the Athletics. The Athletics keep these players, right? The Athletics were good there for a little while. They made the playoffs a bunch, but they were never a serious contender with a team like Houston or the Yankees. And then what happens when the Athletics players get too expensive for them? Matt Chapman, Matt Olson,
Yeah, I
Sean
know.
Manaea, Frankie Montas, as the Blues looking to score here. Yeah, they simply just those players became just way too expensive for the A's, and they sold them off, and now the A's suck, and they're probably gonna suck.
Sold him off for sucky prospect.
Yeah, no. And then what happens when those prospects become good? The A's are going to be a team that will get to the wild card game, maybe the divisional, lose to a team like the Astros or the Rangers, or not the Rangers, maybe
And
the
the
Rangers,
contracts will expire. Oh, I gotta trade him.
and they'll trade them.
Trade him.
Now, there is one small market team that can succeed because they're just built different, and that's the Tampa Bay Rays. The Rays know how to do it. The Rays are small, and the Rays are a small market team, and the Rays are, it's just the way the Rays are. The Rays are just a cheap team, and the way it's where they're located that hurts them. Do you know that
Yeah.
they're not in Tampa Bay? They're in
Yeah,
like St.
Tropicana Field
Petersburg.
is not
It's a
great.
dump.
It is. It's such a dump, dude. Former hockey rink turned into baseball field. Like, bro.
I know. It's like the Rays, like if you look at Tampa Bay as a whole, the Lightning are a big market team. The Bucks are a big market team. Florida sports in general are a lot of big market teams, you know? So the fact that like their location being in St. Petersburg instead of in the mainstream area of Tampa Bay where all the big teams are, it hurts them a lot. You know, they need to
Yeah.
move. They need to get a new stadium. But they just like the Rays just know how to develop players at an elite level though. I mean, it just seems like they always have good players and replacements. Like they usually do keep a hold of their core players. They have Brandon Lowe, Randy Rosarena, Shane McClanahan, Wander Franco, of course, he's a superstar. They do trade their guys occasionally. Like I think they trade Austin Meadows away, and who else did they trade away?
Blake Snell.
Oh yeah, Blake Snell. Yeah, I mean, you know they're still cheap, but they're not like the A's.
Yeah.
They actually can field a competitive team. Although I still don't think the Rays, despite their incredible start this year, the Rays are still probably not going to win the World Series because
Dude,
the Rangers are. I'm kidding. Maybe next year.
I'm gonna have to drop this guy named Chris Sale on the Red Sox, bro. This guy sells every time he pitches.
Chris Sale used to be really good, and he's still a good pitcher. He just is injured. He's not. You can't have him as the ace of your staff. He's just not an ace.
Yeah.
He's an ace caliber pitcher when healthy, but now when he's so you can't trust the guy to make enough starts.
He's given up 8 runs against the Rays today. Not good.
Oh, are the Rays about to go 12-0?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's 7-8. Could go either way. Red Sox have run support, so.
Ooh, Stars looking to score again, but a good save by over there. So game's kind of slowed down. 6:47 to go here in the second period, and the Stars and the Blues. It's been a pretty one-sided game today. I say the Stars have had the upper hand, but I'll give credit to the Blues. They're fighting.
Yeah.
What the heck happened? I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, okay, I'll be right back, man.
Okay. So here we go. 6:47 to go here in the second period, and I'm gonna be honest, the Blues are just not the better. I mean, we knew they're not the better team. The Stars are better, but the Stars just. Oh, that shot almost got through there, but the Stars are 4-2. The game just really has never been close, and the Blues are not. I mean, the Stars just looking better. They're getting the minor. Obviously, was big for them. The double minor got them 2 goals, but I don't know. The Blues are getting outshot tremendously, and they just lacked a lot of opportunities. They did get 2 goals on 9 shots, which is pretty impressive. They've had some good chances, but this period they've only had like one good chance, and the Stars have had a lot. Domi into the zone, finds Seguin, who tries to tip that one past Hofer. And the Blues now coming the other way, a little 3-on-2. 3-on-3, Braden Shen pass right there. Great defensive play there by Joe Pavelski. Here he comes into the zone. Pavelski to Seguin. Tyler Seguin dumps it to Pavelski in front. He gets it out. Under 6 to go here in the second period. So the Stars lead 4-2, and they are looking to just get this win. The Central Division is going to come down to Colorado. They are the ones who control their own destiny in the Central. But a win is a win, man. As here they come again. Robertson looking for a chance in front, and Hofer stops Robertson right there on the doorstep. So heck of a play there by Jason Robert by Hofer to make the save. For sure, great save. But Max Domi. Yeah, these Stars are just they're looking good, man. They're looking good today. This is what you want to see. This is what you want to see. A positive momentum going in the postseason. Did you go wrong?
Yeah.
Nice. Where you at?
All right, I'm back.
What's good, Ethan? So nothing really happened since you left. The Stars got a couple more chances, couple good shots, couple good saves, but nothing much. St. Louis is just getting outplayed. I mean, this is what we expected. The Blues are not that good. Not that good. So Ethan, Connor Bedard is like obvious. Is there like how are the prospects other than Connor Bedard?
They're all great, dude. All great. Like Connor Bedard he's a diamond. He's just one in a million. You know, he's going to be the next Connor McDavid. But there's still other good guys like come on, let me think of them.
Is there any chance that Connor Bedard fails?
No, he's. I mean, yeah, there's always the chance of him failing, but
I kind of see Connor Bedard like I kind of think he's like Bijan. I cannot see a way that Bijan Robinson does not become an elite NFL running back. I can't see it. Now,
yeah.
other than injury, of course, injuries, but and maybe if he goes to like a terrible team that has no O line and gets him killed. But I see Bijan is just so good, man. Like the way that he moves. Connor Bedard, I haven't seen anything. I mean, I think you showed me a couple highlights. The guy looks like he is a franchise type of guy. You know, he's gonna be a star.
But there's also Mitov Michkov from Russia. He's looking awesome in Russia right now. The only problem with them is if you draft him, you probably won't get him for another few years because he's signed in the KHL. But he's definitely going to be good. Probably like real Kaprizov level type of guy. Chantilly, he's a part of the group in Michigan with like Luke Hughes. I can't remember the guy that just signed in Toronto. Michigan had a good group this year. Surprised they didn't win the national championship. And Fantilli's really good. He would be a first. I mean, anyone in the top 5 would have been a first overall pick in any other year. But
Like
Leo
last year, was
Carlson,
last year's draft relatively weak?
it was, yeah. Last year's draft was pretty weak.
Yeah, that's kind of how the NBA draft was like this past season. Although there's still quality players, Paolo Banchero, but like a draft is considerably weaker when there's not like a guy at the top. Like the NFL draft last year was, and anyone could be first pick. The NFL draft this year is kind of the same way, but I think Bryce Young is probably the first overall pick.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, I'm very excited for that in a couple weeks.
Last year in the NHL, it was supposed to be Shane Wright, but obviously it didn't happen that way.
Yeah.
I think Shane Wright was overhyped, obviously, but
You know what's crazy? That happened in the NBA draft last year too. The whole process leading up to the draft, everyone said Jabari Smith Jr., Jabari Smith Jr., Jabari Smith Jr. That's the guy, first overall. Draft night, I think about 10 minutes before the draft, Adrian Wojnarowski? Woj.
no, I'm not familiar with
He's
him.
like I don't know if there's like an NHL reporter who's like that guy, or like, Jeff Passan from the MLB.
Oh, yeah, he's like the insider.
Yeah, Adam Schefter. Like, he's the Adam Schefter, Jeff Passan of the NBA. Like, that's the guy right there.
Like Elliot Friedman's the guy in the NHL, yeah.
All right, so this guy, about 10 minutes before the draft, says the Magic are locked in on Paolo Banchero. It's talked to everybody because the whole draft process, every mock draft, everything was Jabari Smith. To be fair, they both weren't like far off. Like, it's not like Jabari Smith was like Zion Williamson level prospect. He's a good player, very good player, had a great season at Auburn, but like that was kind of just the favorite,
Yeah.
It wasn't like a complete shock. It was just kind of like, whoa, we heard that he was going first.
Okay, give me 3 minutes.
Ooh, wow, Ben saved that goal. Okay, thank you, Dad. So, yeah, but that was kind of interesting, Ethan. That was kind of how it was. Like you said, Shane, right? That's kind of how it was in the NBA last year.
Yeah. It was funny. They were like Montreal Canadiens fans because they were locked in at the best odds for the first round pick for a while. They literally had like Shane Wright
Crazy
already made
jerseys.
before the draft.
Oh my gosh.
And then ended up being Slavkovsky. Crazy. Slavkovsky played the season, and then he went back to where is he from? He went back to his like home country and finished high school.
That's actually funny. But yeah, I think that this year though, the NBA and the NHL are on the same page again. The first overall pick is a guy who's seen as a generational talent.
Yeah.
Victor Wembanyama is like that guy. I mean, he's 7'5". He's pretty much like a 2K like create a player. That's what he is, Ethan. Oh my gosh, not again. Might be scrolled. Here we go. We got a 4-2 game here in St. Louis as the Stars taking care of business. That was a great clear there by Senor Ben, though. Danny Ben did a great job there. I don't even know what happened, bruh. Weird for sure. Ethan, you should look up Victor Wembanyama highlights. They're actually pretty cool. See what I'm talking about. See what I'm talking about.
Hats? Is that what you said?
2:13 to go here in the second period. The Stars leading. Jason Robertson, in his last 7 games, has 5 goals, 12 assists, and 6 multi-point games. Today, I believe he has 1 point. I think he has 1 assist. We got another power play, Ethan.
There we go. With exactly 2 minutes left.
Really? This dude got mad. He slashed. Is that a slash? No, it's a trip on Colin Miller. He has rage issues, bro. Do you see how he like kind of like?
That's very confident. Yeah.
He snapped like.
Reason why the Leafs and Penguins have it's funny, the Penguins and Leafs like flipped them back and forth 2 times. And then eventually the Penguins just traded them to the Blues this year. But
Talking about Jason Robertson right now a lot, showed multiple graphics about his power play goals and his point streak. Seems like all the signs are pointing towards J Rob getting a goal here to end the second period on the power play.
we shall see.
I hope so. That'd be great to help me get to nearly 800 points of fantasy.
But it's weird. The Blues they obviously sold, but then they added for the future with additions like Kasperi Kapanen and Verana. So just getting slightly younger. Hoping that those guys can develop the stars. We'll see. But definitely looking for a quick retool in the next few seasons.
Yeah, for sure. So here we go. We're about minute 17 left in the power play. The power play and the game clock are in sync right now. So the period will end when the power play ends unless the Stars score. Here's Robertson into the zone. Can he do it? He goes down. And he's stuck in the corner here. Like someone lost their stick. A St. Louis Blue lost their stick. Heiskanen has it at the top of the zone. Hintz to Robertson. Robo's got it. Up top to Heiskanen. Heiskanen just going to hold it here. Back to Robertson. Robertson skates. Heiskanen going to shoot it from the point. It's wide. It's a score! It's a score for Tyler Seguin and the Dallas Stars.
There we go. 5-2.
Unfortunately, it was not Jason Robertson to score the goal, but it was Tyler Seguin to put it in. Unfortunately, I don't think I get any fantasy points from that goal, but 5-2. You'll love to see it as the shot got deflected, and then Seguin gets a nice deflection off the board right to him for an easy goal. I mean, that's just what Tyler Seguin does, man. Great night for this to be a Stars fan. This has been an easy,
especially up close in the crease. There's been quite a few in that area.
Yeah, it makes sense. The one of the league's worst power plays, certainly living up to that. Certainly living up to that reputation today, as they've given up 3 power play goals. I can see why the Blues are not very good. I'm starting to realize why they're not good. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited for the NFL draft, dude. It's actually going to be the NFL draft, in my opinion, is the most exciting draft. It just feels like a lot happens at the NFL draft. I don't know about the NHL because I don't really watch the NHL draft. I mean, usually the Stars don't have a high pick. Yeah. I do watch the NBA draft.
This year's a lot more exciting than normal.
But... That is true. I'll watch the draft lottery because I do want to know who gets Bedard.
Yeah.
Stars are 30-0-2 and leading up to second period. Is that what this is? Crazy.
That's crazy, bro. I just sent the draft lottery on Tankathon. Guess who won it?
The Canucks.
Yeah. Every time I go on this website, the Canucks win.
Maybe that's a sign, Ethan. Maybe that's a sign.
Maybe it's a sign, man. Even though they got a 3% chance.
Hey, bro. Imagine the Mavericks get the first overall pick and the Canucks get the first overall pick and they both get generational talents. That'd be crazy.
That'd be crazy.
And they both have 3% odds. The Mavs have 3% odds.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's what. But the NFL draft is exciting. I don't know. I mean, in the NBA, there's sometimes trades, but the NFL draft is where the trades happen. Players get moved at the draft. Last year, AJ Brown got traded. Aaron Rodgers could get traded at the draft this year. Derrick Henry, you never know. I don't know, dude. The Cowboys are picking this up. The Cowboys, I mean, I don't really care who we pick. I actually do care, but I just know he's going to be a good player. The Cowboys nailed the first round. The Cowboys in the last 10 years have only missed on one first round pick. They're actually so good.
Very good drafting group.
For sure. Last 10 Cowboys first round picks. Let's see. So, the Cowboys in the last 10 first rounds have drafted. Oh, wait. I don't know if I want to use that spreadsheet. That's too long. Okay, here we go. Pro Football Network. I think this is a good one. Okay. Tyler Smith in 2022 was a successful draft pick, no doubt. Dude's a beast. Would you agree, Ethan?
I would agree.
Micah Parsons the year prior.
Definitely.
CeeDee Lamb the year prior.
Yeah.
Then we trade our pick. Trade our pick in 2019 for Amari Cooper. So we now pick 2018 Leighton Vander Esch. Good player. I think he's a good player.
Good player, injuries, but
Not a superstar like the other three, but still a good player. Taco Charlton, that was the miss. He sucks. He was not good. That was our only miss. Zeke, very productive the first 3 years. Byron Jones was a really good corner when we had him, so that was a good pick. Zach Martin, one of the greatest right guards in NFL history.
definitely.
Travis Frederick was one of the best centers in the NFL before he had the disease. Great center, one of the best. Then it was like Morris Claiborne. I mean, I think he was okay. I don't really know much about Morris. The year before Morris, we got Tyron Smith. Yup, excellent pick.
Pretty good.
And then the year before Tyron Smith, we had Dez Bryant.
Yes, sir.
So it seems like the Cowboys are very, 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 very good at drafting in the first round.
Yeah, odds are we're gonna hit. So.
Oh, for sure, the odds are in the favor. So I don't know who you would prefer to draft this year. I mean, there's a couple guys. They could go interior line. They could go Bijan if he's available. They could go Jackson Smith and Jigba. I don't know. I don't.
You really think Bijan Robinson's gonna drop that far?
Probably not. I think the Cowboys have to trade up to go get him. I don't see it.
I don't think they're in the.
I would love to get Bijan because that would solidify your running back position for 4 years, and I don't think Bijan would turn out like Zeke because Bijan relied on Zeke relied on his speed, and obviously Zeke has power, but like Zeke relied on like his speed in his younger days, and he lost his speed. Bijan he's got speed, but he relies more on his cuts and vision, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That I feel like is more of a long term thing than I think he could last I think he's just a perfect 3 down back.
Yeah, I just feel like as backs get older, they kind of have to evolve their games hard.
And that's why I think Bijan, like when he gets older, he'll be able to still get yards, power, still catch the football, like be a versatile. He's just a great I love that guy, man. He's so good.
Yeah, he is. All right, I'm gonna go eat during intermission, and I'll be back for the third.
All right.
All right.
Adios, amigo.
Adios.
So yeah, we are in the third period, or about to be in the third period. The Stars are taking care of business tonight. What do you expect, man? We're tough. We're gonna go to the Stanley Cup, hopefully. The Blues stand no chance, really. They made 2-2. They got a couple nice goals at the end of the period. At the end of that first period, but they just don't have the firepower and the pedal to the metal, to be able to compete with the Dallas Stars for 60 minutes. They just don't have that. So, yeah, man. I think we're just going to take a quick break here, and then we'll be back for the third period. All right, so third period it is still 5-2. Dallas and Stars only have one.
Yeah, Dallas got a penalty kill a few minutes ago earlier in the period.
Nice.
The penalty was on, but
that explains why the Stars only have one shot this period. But I think that the Stars have this one pretty much locked up. They're gonna go into hopefully going into the playoffs on a nice little win streak, and that's obviously fantastic. A great season from the Stars and a great regular season, and now hopefully the playoff success will come as well. This has been a fantastic season to be a Stars fan. You know, a couple years ago we were in the Stanley Cup final. Last year was and then the year after we made the Stanley Cup, we missed the playoffs, right?
Did you guys miss the playoffs in the?
I think we did. I believe we missed the playoffs. Last year we made the playoffs as a fringe playoff team, got in, lost in the first round, and this year now we're looking like an actual contender, a team that could legitimately compete for a Stanley Cup championship. But this is a good way to
playoffs in the COVID season. That was a weird year though. So.
Yeah. So it's gonna be it's gonna be an exciting playoffs and postseason run. Hopefully the Stars can make it last long, and this is a good team, man. Great team that's really got a chance of making things happen in April, May, June. So proud of this team. They've been really good all year. This is a fun team to watch. Hopefully it doesn't end too soon. But it's exciting. The playoffs are coming around. We're gonna be doing the podcast, gonna be doing the prediction. That's gonna be exciting. I don't know what your predictions are, Ethan, but I'm gonna have the Stars going pretty far in mine.
Yeah, I'm not gonna have the Stars going far, so we'll advance to different brackets. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes.
Are you on the Stars going far?
No, I mean it depends on who their matchup's gonna be. It's looking like it's gonna be the Wild, so I'll have them probably win in the first round. But
Young I'm going to the. I say the Stars are going to the Stanley Cup and losing to like Boston. That'll probably be my prediction.
Yeah, I mean I understand, but I still think Edmonton or Avalanche probably, or even Vegas over the Stars.
Yeah, Avalanche and Edmonton are really good, and Vegas is good too. But Vegas, the Stars kind of own Vegas.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean the West has good teams, and you know, all that's gonna be the Stars are going back on the penalty kill. I'm gonna put that arrow there. Stars are going back and penalty kill. But yeah, no, I mean it's like the Western Conference. There's a lot of good teams. It's gonna be a gauntlet for sure, you know.
Definitely.
But hey, it's gonna enjoy the ride as long as it lasts. And let me turn back on the Raptors game. What's going on there?
Yeah, right now Siakam's on a free throw in the basketball game.
Oh man.
He bricked. Yeah, that sucks.
Which one did he break?
It's like he got 3 free throws, so he got fouled on a 3-pointer. So he could have tied the game if he made all 3, but he just missed one. So.
Oh my gosh. Wait, Ethan, which shot?
Man.
Did you see? Okay. Did you see the second miss?
Yeah, I did.
Dang. Oh my gosh, the Raptors are really about to blow it.
Raptors really just sold this man. And like a 15-point lead.
Are you sad, Ethan?
Kinda. I mean, this team is, even if they make the playoffs, they're not doing anything with that.
That's exactly how I felt about the Mavericks this year.
Yeah.
However, that is not how I feel about the Stars. I feel the exact opposite.
As you should.
I'm a realistic fan. Except with the Cowboys, I say they win the Super Bowl every year. Although this upcoming season, we actually could. This team's good. This offseason.
I don't know about Dak. I don't know.
That is true, but like this offseason,
I just never trust Dak now at this point. But
this offseason, the Cowboys look to make improvements. Like last offseason, the Cowboys' main goal was to like take out they tried to tear the team down a bit. You know what I mean, Ethan?
Yeah.
They got rid of They got rid of Lyle Collins. They got rid they were getting off pieces. This year, I really like the additions that we made. Getting Gilly Lock and Brandon Cooks. Those are actually two really good additions.
Yeah, I agree.
And then with the draft coming up, this team could look really good going into next year. I think it's all going to come down to how that quarterback plays. You know what I'm saying? Although I think Dak, I give him the benefit of the doubt considering that the receivers were not very good last year.
No, just those interceptions, man.
That's true. The interceptions are pretty bad. He's got to limit those for sure. But I think that with CD, Brandon, and hopefully a better Michael Gallup, I think that the offense should be really explosive this year. Right now, it is a 4-on-4 in the hockey game right now. And another penalty is coming. Just as the 4-on-4 was about to expire. What's going on?
Looks like it's going against Kyrie.
It is. So just when the 4-on-4 ended, the Stars are going back on the power play once again as the Toronto Raptors are officially eliminated.
Yeah.
Ethan, how do you feel that your team got eliminated? What's the mindset right now?
It sucks, but like I said, I don't think it's a good one the next game.
Yeah, that's true. I agree. Well,
I'll wait till October for playoff sports now.
oh yeah, that's right. Dang, Ethan, a summer of no playoffs.
Yep.
That's so sad, Ethan. That's so sad.
It's per the usual. Get used to it when you get into that trade war.
I mean, hey, the Raptors won a championship.
I know. It's been a few minutes now.
And the
Blues won the Stanley Cup when the Raptors won the championship. So.
that's true. And then the Canucks, they the draft, the draft is like the playoffs for them,
Yeah.
Ethan,
yeah, as a Coyotes, if you're a Coyotes fan, it's like that every year. Oh, Coyotes do a draft pick, I get mad.
When you see your draft pick, you get mad.
I drafted Dylan Gunther. That's crazy, bro.
Ethan, I think you know who I think the Canucks should draft this year?
Who?
Meek Mill.
Definitely.
He's gonna be really good.
Yeah.
Maybe I should make a beat. Maybe I should make a beat a pro.
Yeah, I don't know. Don't freak out.
What if I put Meek Mill in? What if I put Meek Mill in 2K? And man, just a crazy athlete. So Ethan, I'm actually interested to see your playoff bracket. I think that your finals is probably.
What? Oh, Snowflake's nice. Yeah. His name is Titus.
Based on what you told me, Ethan, I feel like your, what do you call it? I feel like your Stanley Cup bracket is gonna have the Bruins and the.
Yeah, I'm not gonna have the Bruins. The Bruins aren't winning the cup. I'll tell you that.
You don't think the Bruins are winning the cup?
No President's Trophy ever wins the cup yet.
It's a curse.
It is a curse.
Crazy.
Just look at the numbers. Even the team that they broke the record didn't end up winning the cup. So.
Who's the record? The Red Wings, right?
I mean, there was two records. Like the points record and wins record were different teams.
The Red Wings were one of them, right?
The Red Wings had the points record, or no, the wins record. They didn't win the cup. The Canadiens in 1976 had the points record. They didn't win the cup. So.
Heck of a save right there from Hofer as the Stars on the power play looking to score. Stars are 3 for 4 on the power play tonight with 8 shots, and here they go, another feed, another shot blocked. Wyatt Johnson, I think is that Wyatt. It is Wyatt Johnson looking for his first career hat trick. Fun fact, Ethan. Today, apparently, according to the Stars Twitter account, so I'm gonna assume it's correct. Tonight is the first game that Wyatt Johnson has ever scored multiple goals. Is that crazy to think about?
That's pretty crazy. Showed up today.
He did ball out today. Dodonov got denied in front a couple times by Hofer there. Just great Great saves in front, putting the body on the line, diving in front. So the Blues are going to clear this puck out of the zone. So yeah, the Blues, one of the worst power plays in the league. Not a and what worst penalty kills in the league. Not a great day for them.
Still better than the Canucks, but
really, the Canucks are the worst penalty kill.
Yeah, the Canucks had a historically bad penalty kill until Talkie took over. They were like in the 68%.
He gave up a goal
They've
on.
gotten it up to like 72, but that's still not good.
That's still not good, man. Stars passing it around really nicely here. See, when I think of a good penalty kill, there's a difference. Like when I watch the Blues penalty kill and I watch like another team like the Stars, the Blues just aren't aggressive. They let the other that's the key to a good penalty kill is not letting the other team develop too much. You know.
Yeah, I know, and you just gotta have good possession because the Canucks, as they've turned it around, they've scored like over 10 shorthanded goals for Talkie took over. So.
Really, like he's got. Oh man, the Blues looking for a shorty. Nearly got one.
Like this right now, the Blues got the puck in the offensive zone. That's what you want to have.
Yeah, exactly. So like with that's what you got to be like conservatively aggressive if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like you can't like be bad and out of position, but you need to be able to like get the puck and make magic happen with it, or at least try something like that. Because if you don't, then you're just gonna let the other team develop. Like the Stars have done a lot of the time tonight, been able to develop a lot of good opportunities and get goals off of it at the end of the day. So the Blues did a much better job on this penalty kill, though, as the Stars only have 8 seconds left. They're trying to get up the ice here for maybe one last chance, but Colin Miller is just going to pull it back, and the Blues are back to even strength.
There we go. Finally got a kill on the power play.
Took them a little bit, but they did it. Stars are timid. How many alternate captains do teams have?
I believe you can dress up to 4 if you don't have a captain.
Because the Blues, I've seen Parayko have it, Shen have it.
Yeah, because O'Reilly was their captain, but they traded him, so they probably got 4 captains.
Imagine trading your captain. Couldn't be my team.
Losing Canucks.
Oh wow! I didn't even like say that, realizing wow, that's true. Bo Horvat. But apparently Quinn Hughes is going to be your captain next year, despite being one of your worst players. Just kidding, he's good, but
no, what do you mean, bro? Literally the best defenseman the Canucks have ever had.
The best you've ever had, really?
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. He's a great player, but unfortunately, he is the less talented Hughes brother behind his brother Jack.
I don't know about that. We'll see. Luke Hughes is joining the Devils now, so the two of the 3 Hughes brothers are on the Devils.
Then maybe
we'll
Quinn should go join them.
I mean, hopefully us making him captain gets him to stay in Vancouver, but I think eventually he'll go to New Jersey.
Like I think Trayvon Diggs and Stephon Diggs is going to be on the Cowboys one day.
Yeah.
I think he'll want to pose. I've heard that he wants to pose his brother. Stephon, I've heard him say that. I'd love to have Stephon Diggs in the Cowboys. That'd be fantastic. But right now he's chilling in Buffalo with Josh Allen. So 5-2. Just closing out the game here with about 6 minutes to go in the third period. The Stars lead by 5-2. Good. This was a nice game. Very stress-free game for the most part.
Yeah, the Stars heavily out shooting the Blues. Do you think you're going to stream the next game tomorrow?
Ooh, that is true. That is true. I'll have to think about it. I might. That'd be kind of fun.
Get some actual goaltending in here. I mean, Wedgwood's done great, but Bennington will be in for the Blues tomorrow.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, both teams with the backups in today. I mean, yeah, this is a very stress-free game, though. Although it was tied 2-2 at the end of the first period, I just kind of had a feeling the Stars are gonna win this one. I mean,
yeah, it was 2 goals on like 6 shots.
Yeah, we outshot them by a lot the whole game. This is just a high-quality win, you know? You like to get these types of wins, these nice little wins before the playoffs get tuned up, you know? Because you're not going to be playing a team with a penalty kill like St. Louis next week, unless the Wild have a bad penalty kill that I'm not aware of.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a good win, boys. Unless the Blues managed to score 3 goals in 4 minutes and 50 seconds, crazier things have happened. But I don't know. Lloyd Woods made some good saves tonight for sure, though. He made some good saves.
Anything could happen.
Ethan is feeling good. The Canucks. I really hope they do get Connor Bedard. For your sake, Ethan, I want the Canucks to be good.
Me too. Me too, man.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, it would just be better, you know, for like hockey.
It is, yeah. You want to have your big markets do well.
Exactly.
It
Like,
would be
you know,
nice.
like when the Cowboys are bad, it's no fun because then the Cowboys fans are not annoying and people can't like make fun of them, you know?
Yeah.
So like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just better when those types of teams are good. It's more although I don't think it's very fun when the Lakers are good. I hate the Lakers. They're just annoying.
Yeah.
But I like it when the Cowboys are good, you know? You know?
Me too.
Yeah.
And it's funny, so on the boards, the digital boards, they had a thing, and it was like ESPN 101, the home for all your Blues, like, news and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I search up NHL 101, and it says, latest breaking news for all your favorite St. Louis teams, including the Cardinals, Rams, and Blues. Because the Rams are a very prominent team in St. Louis, so, you know.
Oh yeah, for sure. They're just man, the St. Louis Rams, great football team, won the Super Bowl a couple years ago. How do you make that mistake, bro? You know what's? I feel like, bro. You know what's stupid though? St. Louis should have never lost the Rams, bro. They shouldn't have.
It's the stadium, man.
LA is a terrible football market. Nobody cares about football out there. Nobody. The Chargers, no one cares about the Chargers. They have about 5 fans.
I mean, yeah, I don't think LA can support. I don't know. It's like the Clippers. The Chargers are literally the Clippers. I think there's enough support for the Rams because they needed to be at least one team in LA.
Yeah.
In my opinion, it was crazy that there wasn't a team like with the population base over there.
Yeah, it's true.
I mean, it kind of makes sense for the Chargers to move. Honestly, I thought it would make more sense for the Chargers than the Rams because I lived in California. I knew a lot of Chargers fans because they were down in San Diego.
Oh yeah.
In the LA area. So.
You know who has been a sports market? We talked about them earlier. Who's like lots of teams are leaving there. Oakland, the Raiders left them. The Athletics are probably gonna leave them too.
Yeah.
Which, to be honest, the Raiders are perfect for Vegas. They always have been. That is Vegas. Like the way that franchise operates, that is such a Vegas team, bro.
Definitely.
Vegas is all drama and crazy stuff, and that's what the Raiders are, bro. Like, the Raiders, it is impossible. It's like having a March Madness bracket. It's impossible to have a perfect NFL first round mock draft. Impossible. Because the Raiders pick. If the Raiders have a first round pick, they're going to choose the most like unlikely player.
Yeah.
They took like a right guard like 2 years ago, bro. Who they cut like a year later. Bro, the Raiders, like, bro. You can't like predict the NFL draft in general, but especially with the Raiders, dude. The Raiders are just so whack. You know what I mean? So whack. All the time. They're so whack. But you know, they're the Raiders. At the end of the day, they're funny. They have a goofy fan base, but I mean, their fan base is dedicated and, you know, maybe they'll make the playoffs some point. But yeah. Oh yeah, see tomorrow. I'll tell you, tomorrow's game is at 7. Stars and Blues. That was an earlier game, 6:30 start time. Yeah, this is gonna be. I don't know. I'm actually really excited for the NFL draft. Though, Ethan, who do you think's going #1 overall? There's been a lot of rumors. Bryce Young, C.J. Stroud.
I don't know. Maybe Bryce Young. No, actually, I don't know. Do the Bears really need Bryce Young? Let's.
The Bears are not the first overall pick anymore, Ethan.
Oh, they're not? Okay, that's how much I know about the draft.
Do you not know about the trade?
No, I do not know about the trade at all.
You know about the trade? Oh my goodness, Ethan, you are. Oh no, Ethan. Okay, so a couple weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, the Panthers got the first overall pick. The Bears traded back, and the Panthers traded away. I don't know like the exact trade details, but I know that DJ Moore got traded away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Gotcha. So the Panthers are on the clock with the first overall pick.
Okay, well, yeah, I can see Bryce Young going #1 though with the Panthers. I mean, Your QB.
Okay, and then also, let's see, who else could go? There's like four quarterbacks who are like the consensus like best. One of them, Bryson CJ, and then Ethan, you know, AR is Anthony Richardson.
No, I don't think so.
So this guy is like Cam Newton. He's the biggest combine freak of all time. The guy is got a huge arm, so fast. But at Florida, he was a little wild. Okay, he was a little wild. Like the guy
Yeah.
throws a bunch of interceptions. Is slow with
Oh,
his
he was the
reads.
Florida quarterback. Okay, I knew the Florida quarterback was up there. I shouldn't have known.
And then there's Will Levis. Will Levis is also kind of like the Florida quarterback. He's physically gifted. He's weird though, like really, really, really weird. First of all, he's scared of milk.
Really?
Yes, I guess.
Is he the guy that puts mayonnaise in his coffee?
Yes.
That's weird.
You know what else he does? He puts mayonnaise in his coffee. He's scared of milk, and there's something else that he does that's weird. Oh yeah, he just eats bananas like with the brown part. Like he just chomps that thing, bro. He's so like, dude, he's so goofy. Like I don't like I. How does he exist? He is not a real human.
I feel like sometimes guys do that just for the publicity. Like there was that one guy, he had his like pregame meal, and he would put like peanut butter and like what would he do? He would put like raw eggs or something.
It could be a PR stunt. It could be. I feel like the banana was for sure a PR stunt. But the milk, bro, he is like terrified of milk. Like not just like a normal fear. The guy's apparently like terrified of milk. Look it up.
Just like drink almond milk at that point. Don't put mayonnaise
Ethan,
in your
do you not believe? Look it up. Look up Will Levis milk.
Okay.
Oh man, dude, I could not believe it, bro. How are you scared of milk, bro? Like he's like, what is so scary about milk, bro? It's white.
Dude, I get it for like lactose intolerant, but just drink almond milk, bro.
No, but like even if you're lactose intolerant, like you're not like gonna scream when you see milk like he does.
Yeah.
So weird, dude. Like I don't know how humans like that exist. Oh, I wish my horn was working right now, bro. We won!
Alright, starts with a W.
Yeah, that's what we call a dub around here, fellas. That is what we call a W. We're going to the Stanley Cup.
Third period, but just the countdown to the start. So.
Yeah, nothing really happened in the third period, but we won. That's all that really matters at the end of the day. We are the winners in St. Louis. We are now first place in the Central Division until the Avalanche win another game. Apparently the Stars do. The good thing is, if the Avalanche go to overtime, we do have the advantage because apparently the tiebreaker, from what I've seen from Twitter, is the regular season wins.
Yes, that is the tiebreaker.
Which, as you know, the Stars lose a lot of games in overtime. Okay, most of their losses are in overtime.
Yeah, you guys do not have the tiebreaker.
What?
You guys do not have the tiebreaker.
In what?
For the thing.
Oh, the regular season wins? Oh, yeah, it's true. They got.
Yeah. Because of your
Wait.
misfortunes in overtime.
Wait, hold on. Wait, no, wait, not regular season.
Regulation wins.
Regulation wins. How many does Colorado have? Colorado has 34. If that's what that
Actually,
means.
wait. I was looking at losses. I don't know what I'm even. Yeah, you're right. It could be there.
Wait, is this RW? What does this RW mean on ESPN?
RW is regulation wins. Yeah.
Oh, 37 to 34 in favor of the Stars.
Oh, nice. Okay, that's good.
So, let's hope that they go to overtime. Let's hope that they go to overtime. Because, yeah.
You do have to keep in mind the Stars, they just. Actually, no, yeah, the Stars got it no matter what. I don't know.
The Rangers are down 10 to 1, bro. What happened, guys? 9-run comeback in 2 innings? Huh? Probably not. The Sharks play the Flames tonight. Why is that game on TNT, bro? Does that game even matter? Aren't they both eliminating?
No, it doesn't matter. They just gotta have games on, you know? Like, tomorrow's Stars game's on ESPN, and it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it's true. It doesn't matter. I mean, I guess there's some sort of implication.
Why are the Stars and Blues on national TV 2 days in a row?
That is kind of weird. I was surprised when I saw on the schedule. I was confused. But what I do say, I mean, at least the Stars are playing for something. They're still playing for the Central Division title.
Yeah, they are, definitely.
However, that like the Flames and Sharks, the Sharks are playing for Connor Bedard.
The Sharks are trying to lose.
Yeah, and the Flames are just eliminated. Like they're just out.
Yeah, they're just testing out all the guys they signed
Yeah,
at this point. Like,
so sad, man. The Flames have been an underperforming team. Like they've been a good team for like I feel like forever, but they just haven't gotten over the hump, you know.
yeah.
Meanwhile,
And then,
Nashville, Dallas, St. Louis, and like dang, look at our division, bro. We stacked out here, bro. We making the Stanley Cup.
yeah, it's a good division. And then Eastern Conference news, the Islanders clinched their playoff spot. So
Oh yeah,
we don't
the
have all the matchups figured out yet, but we know all the teams that are in now.
crazy. Oh, didn't the Penguins have like the choke of the century?
They did. They lost to the Blackhawks. Bruh.
How? Oh my gosh, bro! Bro, they're trying to get Connor Bedard. They were like I saw Ethan when you texted me that. I saw like after, like a little after I saw the tweet. The Blackhawks said our last road win of the year or something. And bro, I was thinking in my head like, there's no way the Blackhawks are happy about this. They're trying to lose, bro.
Dude, literally when the Canucks played the Blackhawks, Seth Jones like kicked the puck into his own net.
See, that's a guy who understands. That's a guy who understands the assignment.
Yeah, yeah, he understood the assignment, man. He's playing for Bedard there. The other guys, I don't know what they're doing there.
Oh, the Blackhawks are third last, so they actually do have a chance at Ethan. It looks like the Canucks are just a little too good. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, bro, why are y'all predicting at the 10th pick, bro?
I don't know. That's what we're projected at because we're at 500 right now.
Well, why don't you get
And
under 500,
we lose
huh?
our next game against the Coyotes, and the Coyotes aren't going to move. Yeah, the Coyotes, they can win the game. It doesn't matter. They're not changing spots. So, Coyotes, please win your game against us, and we can go, and then the Red Wings win, and then we'll get number 9.
Why do the Cap? Hold on, hold on. Why do the Capitals suck?
Because they sold at the deadline.
But they have Ovechkin.
But Ovechkin, he like didn't play like
Oh
20 games
yeah,
because his
that's
dad
true.
died.
Oh yeah, Will was upset about that because he said his fantasy hockey team suffered because he made that trade.
Yeah.
Dang, Ethan, I'm not gonna lie, the third place game is not looking too good for you, my fella.
Yeah, it's too bad.
It's okay, Ethan. I mean, at least you're not in the championship. You already won your championship, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got your hardware. You got that. Wait, how did this trophy come along? Like, did you make it?
No, this trophy was a fantasy football trophy for my uncle's work like a decade ago, and it kind of just stood at his house. So we made it a trophy for this league.
And then you had it, right?
Yeah, I had it. It was funny. He gave it to me a few weeks. He gave it to me like a month before the season was over, so we didn't know who was out of the playoffs yet. And then I just gave it back to him.
Wait, he
But
gave it to you a month before, like what?
like before he won the championship.
Oh, really? Like you didn't get to have it
Yeah,
that long.
yeah. Like I didn't even have a trophy when I won. So
Dang. See, I'm hoping to get the trophy so I can enjoy it for like, like a good year, you know.
yeah.
Don't worry, Ethan. If you win the league next year, I'll get it to you. We'll figure out a way. I'll get it to you. I don't think I think I'm gonna repeat, but I don't know. I mean, it's hard to like, dude. The team I draft. I mean, I was going through my draft the other day, and I got like really lucky with some of my picks. Like